them that loud.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Get it, you team.
I was 15 when my caseworker suspected there were cracks in the foundation of my home. Within the millisecond that gavel reached a sound block, I was in cuffs.
I was 15 when I tried killing myself after my father died. Now an orphan, the system entered my life and I furthered into a hell worse than I was already living. Everything I ever knew was taken from me.
When your life meets reoccurring nightmare, you wake up with your prayers stuck to the ceiling.
It's bad when your dreams become peace and reality becomes a war zone. There are so many people shouting. When I got moved to a residential treatment center, there were 150 girls on campus, and you lived with over 20 of them. There were too many needs, and with only 2 to 4 staff in cottage, our voices faded out.
Nobody is listening. The tragedy doesn't happen silently with lawyers,
caseworkers,
therapists,
police,
judges.
The only times we were listened to was when we would scream. Maybe if we were treated like people, our animal instinct wouldn't come out as much. We're reduced to fight or flight.
Secondhand rage is the only thing that's gotten me here. Passed down like old boots and family recipes, Daddy taught me that the hand that feeds you is the same hand that chokes you.
Anger is my most familiar stage of grief, but rage meant more time because to them rage is a sign of instability.
For 2 years, my every move was scrutinized and I was threatened by the thought of being sent back to my parents, the ones I thought I was being liberated from.
We trade one evil for another.
Blood is worth more than justice and it weighs more than gold. Even blood that has been polluted time and again has more return on investment than safety.
Repeat offenders keep the system satiated. What choice do they really give us? They hide behind words like, this is in your best interest, when they know 1 in 4 of us will be back, so they keep our minds clouded.
With all the talking,
they don't take me seriously. Think I don't know what's best for me. I'm so easy to push aside, even though their decisions affect me. Would you please hear me for once?
I envy the ones who don't know. The ones who don't shudder at the mention of family.
I can feel the word home crawl up my throat like a foul taste at the back of my tongue.
How long will it be before I stop seeing red when naming my father?
I still see my father's dead body when I walk down the hallway of my house. I had PTSD before entering the system, and the system didn't help me cope with it. The system made it worse.
Like a patient entering the hospital with a sprained ankle and leaving with a broken leg. The children are in worse condition than they were before.
The system isn't set up for success. It's not about recovery or reform. There's a bigger scheme than what we see. I saw those Pennsylvania judges lining their pockets with our tears.
2,500 kids plus petty crimes equals $2 million.
The business cannot profit on success.
It's a pipeline of irresponsibility used to prey on those who have no choice.
I see so many of my friends in jail repeatedly,
on drugs,
homeless,
get pregnant and have their kids put into the system, keeping the cycle going.
The few of us who make it out will always feel the bars around our hearts that hold our friends.
100% of those who make it out will bear the weight of survivor's guilt through the rest of their lives.
Despite beating the odds, I know that no one is listening.